Well, howdy, 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 everybody. Teresa here with
Bradley.
It is October 8th, right? Or 7th?
7th.
7th. I don't know what day it is. 2022 Friday. I know that. At
6:13 in the
6:13 in the evening already. Holy moly. Don't look at my hair. Wow. Look at this hair. Can I have your brush for a minute?
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was going to be okay, but it's not now. So just hang on a minute. We're having technical difficulties now, people.
Please do not adjust your
Please
set.
do not adjust your set. This is just as good as it's going to get. I've been cleaning house today. So is Brad. So, there's that. Brad had taken a nap and then he got up and, decided to start cleaning too. Here you go. So anyway, we got a story to tell you guys. But yesterday was great. We spent, as you guys saw, most of the day outside. The puppies were loving it. They were all outside on their leads. Charlie rolling around in the grass. Jelly Bean, of course, as always, got to be right next to me. Even outside, she's got to be on my lap. Right, Miss Jelly Bean? And, but that was enjoyable. We didn't really get too much other stuff done. I still haven't messed with the computer. I'm going to mess with that printer tomorrow. I am. And I'm going to pour some candles yet tomorrow. Tomorrow. I'm going to do a whole bunch of stuff tomorrow. Because today is all doing housework, chores, domestic. I call it my domestic. Anyway, so today I've done the dishes, ran the dishwasher, got a lot of trash ready, and Brad took it out. I hate trash. I hate trash in my house. I do. Don't I?
Yes, you do.
I hate trash. I will empty my little garbage can in my room every day. Every day. Now, the bag is tied up anyway because it's got the jelly diapers in it, which are... But still, that thing will go out every single day. I bet Brad can tell you, my big pet peeve is a dirty bathroom and garbage. Trash. How much do I hate trash?
You hate trash.
I hate trash. Best invention ever is garbage bags. So anyway...
Especially the mint-scented ones.
Yes, mint. Or the other ones are just a fresh scent.
Oh, okay.
Because I bought in bulk from Amazon, which was the best price going for the drawstring 13-gallon trash bags. Don't you know? Aren't you glad you know now? So anyway, I did the dishes, ran the dishwasher, ran another little laundry, folded laundry, picked up out here, talked with Brad for a while, straightened him out, and visited with a whole bunch of people, and, through text, and then, Brad was on the phone this morning, started last night, dealing with our postal carrier, and then he had to call about prescriptions. Are they going to hold my Advair till tomorrow? Okay. So, prescriptions weren't going to cost as much as we thought, but they're still back ordered. They don't know when they'll get any more Ozempic in. So, we're just going to have to keep doing it without the Ozempic, losing weight and stuff. So, there's nothing else that can be done, So, because we're out of it, and I know it's almost impossible to get, and we were told we could call around.
Yeah.
But I don't think anybody else is going to have it either.
Probably not.
And then you got to fiddle fart around with your insurance forever. See, we're on 2 different insurance plans now because Brad's on Medicare. So, anyway, back to the postal carrier. We've been having an issue for a while. Can you hand me that thing? We've been having an issue. Are you okay? Okay. We've been having an issue for a while with not getting all of our packages. I'm sure Amazon's tired of us. Walmart's tired of us because, we don't get all our packages. And I know nobody took them. We have a Ring doorbell camera, and, of course, it rings. And we're usually home anyway. And plus we get text messages and stuff when something's been delivered. So, about a month ago, my friend Kathy said she sent me a package. Because I sent her some yarn and she made me some new scrubbies and washcloths. And she asked if I got them. I'm like, no, I never got them. And she said, well, it says it was delivered. And I said, well, it'll probably be a couple of days. It always isn't. Sometimes they'll mark it delivered and it's not been delivered. We've had that problem for a while. Well, then Brad ordered a new hose for his bathroom shower head, and it was marked delivered, and it didn't show up. Also says delivered. Then they sent us a picture. Yes, we delivered it. Here's a picture. This was ordered through Amazon.
Oh, no, Walmart.
Walmart. They sent us a picture, and I said, that's not, yeah, it had a Walmart box, but then on the bag they claimed was theirs, that was an Amazon bag. I mean, I know my Amazon packages now, So, Beth's been going back and forth with them. Finally, he put in a formal complaint. They said, well, somebody will contact you in the next 3 days. Well, when he got up, somebody had called from the postal annex, so Brad came out to the front room, because I hate him to make phone calls like back in my bedroom, because he may be stuck on phone tag for an hour. So you got to keep everything quiet, including trying to keep the beast quiet while he's on the phone. So he comes out to the front room and stuff and played phone tag for a while. Talked to whoever.
Ronaldo.
Okay, but I don't need no name, but what position?
He was the supervisor there.
Supervisor at the postal annex there in Rocky Mount. Brad explained the problem. He called you back and said, well, because it was put in the what boxes?
The cluster boxes.
The cluster boxes. We have cluster boxes here in the trailer park. We don't use. We were grandfathered in because of Brad's disability that we could have our own post office box at the end of our drive. That was actually put up right before they put in these cluster boxes. Before that, you didn't always have a postal box. You were just out of luck. You had to go in town on time and get your mail. We said cluster box. We don't use a cluster box. We don't even have a key to a cluster box. Well, he was going to look into it. Well, he did look into it. Was that who came here?
No.
But they looked into it. Somebody came out here, and this was halfway full of mail. That was halfway full of mail. Some of it was from December of 2021. We had not only the missing hose, I got the missing package from my friend Kathy, which I'm going to open here in a minute. We had missing mineral supplements that never came in, missing decals that never came in that I wanted on my vehicle. I'll show you those. They're cute. Well, the little Wyoming bucking horses, we already have some on there, but Brad might put some on here. We might do it on all four corners or something, but these. But the one I really wanted, and I do have an artist palette on the back of my vehicle, is I wanted this. It just said artist, because that's what I am. We had gotten refunds on that. Well, one decal place with the Wyoming emblem sent new ones. I guess it's not uncommon for those to go missing. But yeah, we had all this other mail too. I mean, bills and, junk mail and stuff. It was just like, So anyway, they're going to talk to, I hate it. Because your postal carrier now doesn't do all your mail. It's pieced out. So if you have any packages, or I guess any junk mail, or just whatever mail they feel like giving to whoever, and they deliver it, and let's face the facts that a lot of these postal workers now are temporary or part-time. It's not like it used to be when the union was really strong with them. So they can get kind of lazy and just shove it in a box. We've had it not uncommon that it will be marked delivered and then show up 2 or 3 days later in our post box. So it was pretty incredible to me that it took that long, though.
Yeah.
I mean, we've had to have credit cards replaced because, they'll send you a new one, when it's up for renewal and it's never shown up, or insurance cards, etc. And it's like, anyway, he's going to talk with all the postal carriers and let them know you're to deliver to their mailbox, not these cluster boxes. If I wanted a cluster box, I'd do it. Now, we had cluster boxes in Barna when we lived in Wyoming. It wasn't bad because we knew the postal carrier. It was a couple. They were contracted out. And if I had a lot of packages, they'd just call me. And I would run down there. Because at that point in time, I was doing a lot of eBay sales. So if I was ordering supplies and stuff, that was great. I would leave them little goodies like candles and stuff in my box for the note of thank you and stuff. It wasn't that common for me to go in there and visit with them and stuff. I mean, when they would be inside the cluster boxes, because this was like a building, so she would have the heater blowing. I'd go in there and yak at her, and she'd hand me my mail and stuff. It was quite nice. But here, before this, we only had the one vehicle, and, with Brad's mobility problems, and at that time, I was having a lot of mobility problems. Back then, I was walking with just a cane, or with a cane. I had to have one, even sometimes in the house. Now, I'm walking so much better, and my shoulders so much better. I got to do my arm exercises every day, or else this would just seize up. But anyway, it was interesting. So let's open up this package from Kathy, because I've been waiting. I said, boy, do I have a story to tell you. This just showed up today, all the way from Washington State. Let's make sure I don't cut any of the goodies inside. I'm excited. She does such nice work, you guys. She's been busier than anything lately. So, oh yeah. And I love her. Oh yeah. I love her round dishcloths, you guys. If y'all haven't, these are so nice. They worship like a dream. And we have them in our bathroom. They're great to use as coasters. We use them as oven mitts because you just fold them over. I mean, we love these, especially with just these round ones. So we got a nice orange one. It's a darker color than on there. All of these, just consider it's a darker color. A nice yellow, a variegated blue. Isn't that pretty? And then it's kind of a purple blue. I've got those. Now, these are wonderful. These are called scrubbies. And I know some people do them just like a round ball. This is how she does hers, and these are great. Again, we have used these in the bathroom, in the shower. They don't wear out. They are great for scrubbing things, yet they're gentle enough. They're just wonderful, and they worship like a dream. So there's this beautiful, I don't know if you can catch the sparkles or not. It's a darker color, of course. And this one's the same color. Then these are a little smaller, but they got the sparkles in them too. You can see, yeah, you can see that. So, got a couple of those. I love those. Oh, look, these are so cute. Look at these. Then she makes these.
Oh, wow. Those are cool.
Isn't this cool? Look. These are another kind of a scrubby. And these worship, again, like a dream. These are my favorite thing to use in the sink. Move these out of the way. I love using these in the sink. And these are nice in the shower, too. Basically like on your feet and stuff. Look. Isn't that great? And a couple more of these scrubbies. These make nice coasters, too. I use them for coasters. I like the multitasking type things. Let's see, we got some more goodies in here. Oh, we got a note. We got to open up the card. Teresa and Brad. I don't know if I'll read it to you or not. Depends on how personal it is. You know what I mean. If I can get it out. I might not be able to get it out ever. It says I don't want to come out of the envelope. Okay. A pretty card. He always sends such nice cards.
Yes, she does.
Okay. So hi, Teresa and Brad. Hope you enjoy these. I had fun making them for you. Take care. Wishing you both continued success on your health journey, Kathy. I'll tell you a story about her in a minute because she's quite the phenomenal woman. So we have some. Oh, I love this color. Look, hon.
Oh, wow, yeah.
The nice, like, cranberry color. Couple of those. Couple more of the scouring cloths. That's really pretty. Brad will love this one.
Oh, yeah.
He's going to take that to his bathroom, probably. I like that one. Of course, I love variegated. Went quite the time. I had to order some different kind because, the kind I ordered her, just be careful about the crunchy yarn you order because it was so rough. It was cutting her hands and stuff when she was trying to use it. And I said, throw that stuff away. Look at that one. Isn't that pretty? So, thank you so much, Kathy. We love all of it. We'll get a lot of good use out of it.
Can I throw in a quick bit?
Yeah.
Sometimes I feel really, really guilty about using those for cleaning up.
Uh-huh.
Because they're pretty and I don't want to
I
dirty
know.
them up.
I know, but they wash up so wonderful.
Okay.
You know, some of those other ones I've washed so many times, and they don't show it. If anything, they get a little softer, the round washcloths and stuff. But yeah, I mean, you'll find them all over our house.
Yep.
You know. In fact, I think I might just start decorating some walls because, yeah, we find them all over the house because we use them all over.
Yep.
I mean, it's a perfect thing, too. Either this or the slightly bigger size make perfect coasters. I mean, you know, like this is my coffee cup, and look, I mean, it just makes a perfect coaster, too. So, they're great. So, I don't know if I might get in trouble, but I don't know if you sent Kathy yarn and you want a specific thing made, if she would do it for a price or not. You'd have to ask her. You can put the comments below because you might have something you bought that was a project you wanted to have done, but now you figured you didn't have the talent or the time to do it. You never know, but there are people out there that you'll send them the supplies and they'll do it. Like if anybody wanted a specific diamond painting done and you sent it to me and for an agreed price, I would do it. I know some of my friends that do that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's not much different than commissioning a painting. Anyway, my friend Kathy, quite a phenomenal woman. She's in her 70s, 70 years young. She's lost well over 100 pounds. She's had a couple heart attacks. She's had cancer a couple of times and overcome it both times. This last time she had to have a feeding tube in, and she couldn't even talk for the longest time, much less swallow anything. You know, so she's overcome that. She had the feeding tube out. She's back to being able to talk. Still working on the eating because some foods are just rougher for her to swallow than others, but she's doing great. She's active as anything. She's walking all over that farm. This is Stone City Farms. Her daughter and family own this. I think it's her daughter and son-in-law own it. She lives there on the property too. She helped out. She's in there in the soap room wrapping soap. She's in there lining the soap molds for when they have soap making class and stuff. She gets stuff ready. I'm sure she enjoys watching the goats. They have the goat yoga there. It's quite a cool thing. So if you go into their website, it's Stone City Farms. They also can be found on Amazon. I don't know about eBay or not, but yeah, it's quite the thing. But she's pretty phenomenal. She's a widower. Her daughter, many years back, not that many, but a few years back, decided she was going to go get her mom. Pack your stuff, Mom, we're going. We bought a farm in Oregon, Washington State. And we went to come live with us because she had always wanted to live on a farm. They are pretty self-sustaining at this point in time. They've got a great security system because they've had to really up stuff, you know, because things are getting kind of scary out there. Everywhere it is. But, you know, they have all kinds of gardens and fruit trees and stuff. And yeah, it's pretty cool. It is pretty cool. You know, she's kind of tired right now because she said, she can't believe how hard her daughter and son-in-law work. But, yeah, she is quite an inspiration to me. because when she got cancer again, I thought, man, I am not ready to say goodbye to another friend. You know, you get tired as you get older. Seems like you go to more funerals or hear about more deaths than you do anything else. So, but she trooped right through it. And, when she had her heart attack, I thought, because that's right when she was still in all the cancer. And I thought, man. But yeah, she's doing great. I mean, she went from having difficulty walking to, trucking all over the place. All over the farm. She goes out to the pond and eats lunch sometimes and stuff. So it just goes to show you never give up. It's never too late. It's never too late to make changes in your life to become exactly how you really want your life to be, despite any of the hardships and stuff. That's part of what gives me the inspiration to keep trucking along, because, we want to buy some land and either have this trailer moved on it or buy like a double wide and then sell this one. And I'm not giving up that dream. We're going to figure out a way to make money one way or the other. That brings me to my next point. Yes, it's going to be a longer video today. Be ready. Buckle up. Brad is having difficulty keeping the enthusiasm going for doing his own channel. And I figured this would probably happen, right? I have no problem with him putting his videos on this channel, because it says Simply Tweet Beings, not beings. Like, he's one of the beings. And so, he's going to be putting his videos on here now. You can always upload that first one you did on this channel.
Okay.
And then we'll put a disclaimer below that it's on this channel.
Okay.
So all of Brad's stuff is going to be on this channel. And we'll title it like Brad's Turn or something, and then whatever it is. He's not going to do daily videos like I do. But we'll be showing you stuff he's making. We are going to, here sometime in this month, reopen up the Etsy store and start listing things in there. You're going to see a variety of perhaps some finished diamond painting. Of course, my paintings, a variety of different paintings. Some of them abstract, most of them landscape. You're going to see probably some of Brad's jewelry making, some resin pouring, of course, the memory plaques. He's going to work on memory boxes. Those will be custom order things. What he does will be custom order. We'll show you guys a variety of different options that you can order, from colors of stain to if you want the natural, if you want it distressed, if you want it less like that, if you'd want to have a plaque put on it or not. You would supply the pictures, so we'll have a whole thing. I am still going to go ahead, and we're still going to go ahead on designing some of the resin pouring over my paintings. I have a few small ones that I don't care if they get damaged, that we can try that on. There shouldn't be any problem, because you can actually mix acrylic paint in with resin to make different colors, or to do like a marble look. So there should not be any problem pouring that resin over the top of a cured acrylic piece.
Cool.
I would think. I wouldn't think there'd be any problem. So, I'm interested in doing that. I'm interested in doing some other pouring with the resin, too. I'm eager to play with this resin, too. I might start pouring some free form coasters and stuff like that. I'm going to look at some videos. Like, I don't have enough crafts going, right? Eventually, I'm hoping to get some wreaths put on there, but I got to get some wreaths finished for some friends and stuff. So, that's what you can expect. No, you're not going to see any of my candles on there. I'm not going to sell my candles anymore. The market is saturated with candles and stuff. I just can't make a decent profit either because of the weight of it. So, but yeah, that's what we got going on. We always got a lot going on. I'm a pretty high energy person, if you guys can guess. Once in a while you get a video from me where I'm kind of down. But for the most part, Brad will tell you I'm a pretty high energy person. That's just the way I am. I don't sleep too much, because I just don't. I've always had issues with sleeping. I'm good if I get 4 hours. Once in a while, I'll get 6+ hours, and I'm just like amazed. But I've always been that way. Brad requires more sleep than I do. First off, he's older.
Thank you.
He's older. And he does. He tries to hang with me. Sometimes he just can't. But I think that's part of where the ADHD comes in. Is because I'm pretty high energy. It might be, having Asperger's too. My mind never shuts off. I'm just, do. You guys will see me sometimes jump from subject to subject and then maybe go back. You ought to try dealing with me in person, right?
Yes.
I'll be talking to him, and then I'll stop a sentence, go on to something else, and then come back and finish that sentence. And he's like, or I'll fall asleep mid-sentence, and then I'll wake back up and finish it. Or my favorite new thing to do, evidently, is I fall asleep, and I have a lot of dreams, right? So I wake up, and I start talking to him about something going on in the dream. And he's like, what are you talking about? And I'll look at him, and I even remember this. I'll look at him like, well, we were just talking about. He's like, no, you were asleep. I'm like, are you sure? Yeah, I'm sure. You were asleep. I'm like, okay, But I swear that we were having a dream about whatever, or we were talking about whatever. And so then I'm like, say, well, yeah, we're going to do da-da-da. And he's like, what?
Okay.
Yeah, so it's interesting living with me, isn't it? I always got goals.
Oh, sometimes when you come out of left field.
I don't do that too often, though. But I have a lot of goals.
Yes, you do.
Every week. But I'll tell you, normally I won't ever say, oh, I don't have any idea what I'm doing today. Because the night before I'll be thinking about all the stuff I want to get done. Today I wanted to get everything in the world done plus 4 candles. That has not worked out that way. But I will get those candles poured tomorrow. And I will look at this printer tomorrow. I'm kind of putting that off because I got to dig in all the paperwork. I got to type in all the website. And I got to monkey around with it. Probably cuss at it a bunch of times. And hope it works. Because I cannot afford to replace this printer right now. I had to order. The dogs are fighting a little bit of fleas. I mean, they're not infested or anything, but they're itchy, and so they're a little uncomfortable. The Flea Tropical only works for maybe a couple weeks right now. And so they were out of the flea treatment, and that stuff is so expensive now. I used to be able to get a whole bottle of it for $12. It cost me, I had a coupon, full retail was over $56 over 30 tablets. There was a $14 off coupon. I was like, yes, please. So that'll come in Monday, and then they'll be much happier. Right, Jelly Bean? Oh, she's busy. She's busy, but yeah, so that's what we got going on. I almost have that bag done. It's going to be uglier than hell, but I'm going to tell you that right now. It is! I'm keeping it, so don't worry about it. But I'm going to put those up for sale. I'm going to put up an example of what you could order, but it's going to be uglier than hell. I'm just telling you this right now. I'm just using my scrap yarn up, and it is ugly. I'm just keeping it put other yarn in. So, I already showed you the body, but I'm going to show you again.
Oh, come here, Jelly Bean.
Oh.
Come here, Jelly Bean. Come here. Come here, Jelly Bean. Come here.
Caught her.
We'll get you.
She's got her little toenail caught in her sweater. So anyway, this is the main body part, remember?
There you go.
So,
okay.
And I mean, it's going to hold quite a bit of yarn because this is stretchy, That's just scrap yarn. This is more scrap yarn. So, I want to attach this as a handle. It's not going to be a real long handle. It can be ugly. Look, it's ugly. But I don't care because it's just mine and I'm just using it to keep more yarn in. So, but it would show you an example of what you could order, but I would do yours in pretty yarn. not my scrap yarn. I use the scrap yarn to make the dog sweater. She's wearing part of this color right now.
Yeah.
And we almost had a big dilemma. All of her other sweaters were dirty, and I took off the one. And I'm like, oh, Lord, and she's almost out of diaper covers. And good thing I had done all that laundry because... Mm-hmm. But, yeah, so it's going to be ugly. I'm just telling you. I don't care. But to show you an example, I'll even maybe put some beautiful colored yarn by it and going, you could order whatever color you... Usually what people order custom-made things from me, they'll say, I would like a pink. And then I'll say, would you like dark pink, light pink, a variegated pink? We'll go through all that. Then I'll show them a few examples if I can dig it out. And then they pay and I make it. That's the way it is. Marnie, I'm mailing out your hats next week. I just got kind of behind this week. If I don't get them mailed out next week, it'll be the very next week, I promise. But I know you've been super busy and still been kind of warm, so... But I haven't forgotten. So, I think that's about it, don't you?
I'm a hero now.
Brad is now... Jelly Bean loves Brad so much. I mean, she loves me too, but she loves her... Oh, look at that. She loves her dad so much. Can I show? Okay. Well, I don't want to just zoom the camera on you if you're not ready. See, look. That's a hero now. She had her little toenail, back toenail, hooked on her sweater. Oh, see? And now, the hero, right? The Brad got those swords hung up. It made quite a difference. So yeah. That's what we got going on. What we got going on tomorrow. What I tell you I'm doing tomorrow. I'm doing the candles tomorrow. Come heck or high water. And I'm messing with this printer. So if you hear cussing, you know it's me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to cuss at this printer till it works or it dies. I don't want to have to put it out of its misery. Hi, little jelly bean. But it's going to either work or else. Ah! Because I got to mail back those one horrible headphones, and then I got to mail that package to Marnie. Hi. How you doing, little girl? How you doing, little Papa Duppa? How you doing? Huh? Did Dad save your life? I know. Dad saved your life. You should have seen Brad putting a sweater on her earlier, though. Lord. It was quite an event for both of them.
I have problems dressing me, much less.
Well, she's used to that. I just slip it on her real fast.
I know.
But you got to locate where the armholes are and everything before you commit.
Yes.
So, right, Jelly Bean? Are you just going to stare at Dad now? But see, she's got part of this color that I'm using on the handle right there. And it's just a different stitch that makes it striped this way. Isn't that cool? We love the Jelly Bean. She's a good girl, huh? Are you a good girl? Huh? You were having so much fun yesterday, right? I know. I call her the instigator, though. She instigates a lot of barking. She'll act like she sees something, so she'll do her growl and her bark. And then, of course, the other dog, especially Charlie, chimes in, not knowing what the heck they're barking at. And then she'll just sit there and quit and watch them. Right? Are you an instigator? Oh, I know. Are you an instigator? It's okay. I'm a cute little instigator, right? I can't imagine not having her in our life right now. She's such a big part of both of us. You know, she loves her daddy, don't you? She gets on my lap and stares at him, and vice versa. Right? Let me finish this up, okay? And then we'll go in the bedroom and I can put away laundry and you can watch me, okay? Then I got to change your butt, and then I got to ride the bike. That's going great, by the way. I have very little shoulder pain at all as long as I do my arm exercises. This week I did start with a little bit of weight. That's going fine. I'm still doing 5 days a week riding a bike. I'll do 6 if I feel like I've been bad that week. But I haven't been bad. We had Hardee's today for lunch, I know. But we very rarely eat out, and we were hangry. And, we had stuff cooked here, right? We just didn't want it. We wanted to have cheeseburger and french fries. I don't eat half of my cheeseburger. The rest I end up feeding most of that to the dog. And I only eat half my fries. The rest that they eat, 'cause they love french fries. They just sit around you and wait. They're like, you're not going to eat all that, are you? It's like, you know I'm not going to eat all of it. So, next time we're just going to order one meal and split it because we cannot eat a full cheeseburger now. So I'm a little nervous about having to make a go of it without the Ozempic. I mean, but I don't know what else to do. Our doctor said we could go back on Victoza, which I really don't want to.
Yeah.
You know, because you have to take that every night, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, see, Ozempic was once a week, which was really nice. But I'm just going to have to do it the old-fashioned way and just, you know, I think we got a good enough start on it. You got your paw all the way down my shirt. I think we got a good enough start on it that we can make it go. It may slow our weight loss down a little bit. I don't know. I mean, I think it just basically makes you not hungry. I think that's the biggest thing. We're going to have to really watch our numbers, though, because it does help with the diabetes. So, who knows? What else can you do?
Yeah, but we're stubborn enough.
I think we'll try it a couple weeks, and then if we're having trouble, we'll talk to her about going back on the Victoza. What do you think? So,
I think that's
Kathy, thank you again for all of these wonderful, wonderful washcloths and scrubbies and everything. They're wonderful. I love them. Thank you. You know I love you. You're a mentor to me, and I tell you that all the time. Quite inspirational, you know. But yeah, so that's all we got going on. I hope y'all are having a good day. I hope you're still with us. I hope you didn't fall asleep. You know, and remember, I love you guys, and I cherish your friendship so very much. If you're new here, welcome, welcome, welcome. You never know what you're going to get with me, right, honey?
Yeah.
And I hope you'll like and subscribe if you want to. Share if you want to. If you think somebody else might get a kick out of my videos. Or, you know, you can either go and here's what not to do. Or here you can learn some lessons from her. Either way. And remember, do something nice for somebody else. You know, even if it's just letting them live another day. Ladies, you know what I mean with the husbands. And do something nice for yourself. Like staying out of jail. That was nice, yeah. And, or not, maybe not doing all your housework. Maybe you'll just leave a tiny bit. You know, maybe you'll not do one corner. And, you know, I hope you have a great weekend. I do. It's Friday. It feels like it's been a rather long week. It's been kind of a crazy one. Of course, that's our house. We are not conformists. We don't really conform to anything. Those of you that know me know this. We don't really conform. We tried to. We tried for years to conform. And we did. And we're miserable. Now we're just us. So, anyway, I do hope you have a great weekend. And, as always, everybody has to say, bye, Brad.
Bye, Brad.
Bye, guys.